Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you all are well. Welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be less of a vlog, more about me talking, which honestly I guess has been like the main parts of all of these previous videos anyway, so that doesn't really matter. However, this morning I woke up, checked my social media, specifically Instagram, and I found out from one post via the F1 Instagram that both Red Bull Racing and VCarb have released their brand new liveries for this year. And so today I thought I'd talk about it, give you my thoughts and stuff, so let's get into it. Now first, we're going to start off with VCarb because they're basically the subsidiary driving team for Red Bull Racing. Let's be honest, they have a brand new rookie at their wheel this year, which is Arvid Lindblad. If you're curious, here is the driver lineups with Ferrari, Mercedes, Alpine, VCarb, and then Audi, which used to be AlphaTauri. Then we have Cadillac, the 11th team on the grid, Williams Racing, Haas. Hopefully Behrman has another good year this year. We have Aston Martin, obviously Red Bull, and then McLaren. And you know what is back? MV3! Now, in case you're brand new and you don't know why that is somewhat, I guess, I don't know, wholesome, it is because Max used to race with number 3 until he joined Formula 1, when you could, choose your driver number. However, at the time, number 3 was Daniel Ricciardo's number. However, since Daniel Ricciardo retired and left the sport, no other driver has used number 3. Max previously was number 33 and then eventually became world champion, and so he was number 1. And now last season, because he didn't win the drivers' championship, unfortunately, he no longer gets to use the number 1, and he has decided to opt for the number 3, which is a nice, homage to Daniel Ricciardo, an ex Red Bull driver, ex-teammates of his. Anyways, here is VCarb, and the caption basically is making fun of the fact that they don't really change it. Same thing with Red Bull, to be fair. However, Red Bull has decided to kind of revert to their old livery just slightly. This is what VCarbs look like. It's kind of similar to last year, mainly white. Thank you to the guys at F1 Grand Slam for making this post, basically showing the new one for this year and then the old one of last season. Okay, so I'm going to screen record this for better quality, but at the top, like I said, it's this year's, and then of course last year's. It's fairly similar. I mean, there's no more little balls on the back, as you can see. What else is new? They've kept the Visa on the side. It's Cash App on the front wing area here instead of... Oh, it's different logo actually. Hugo Boss on the front wing looks different. Sponsors have probably changed. There's no more Tudor on the back wing. Now, obviously, there's going to be technical differences between these two cars because there's brand new regulations this year, and so there's going to be differences there. However, we're talking about specifically just the aesthetic point of view here. I mean, I'm no engineer. I'm not qualified to talk about any of that, let's be honest. And now let's move on to Red Bull. See, I wish they did this for VCarb as well. How come they only did it for Red Bull? Like, they did the different years and the different, looks and stuff, And then here we have all of Red Bulls, as you can see. They've gone back to the kind of gloss blue that it was previously before, instead of this kind of matted black that they had last year. It's kind of like a nod towards more so like the 2011 one, because it's more blue, whilst this 2014 one, there's like a bit of purple on the side. In terms of what it actually looks like in terms of sponsors and everything, well, the Bulls outline is different, as you can see on the top. Obviously now they're with Ford. It is their what do you call it, they are engine suppliers now instead of Honda. Oracle is still there. Here they've reorganized this. As you can see, it says Clear, Simons, and there's something else I can't read here whilst it was differently laid out over here. What else? Seems to be like a bit more curved. I don't know. It's like the Oracle is more angled than it previously was last year. There's no more Rouch, and there's no more... I don't know what that is. What's this sponsor? Is that Castor? I don't know. I'm not too sure. Heineken is on here. It was previously Player. What the major differences are there? We have a top-down look as well, which is nice. Not the best kind of top-down look, but hey. Visa. Okay. The font's changed, I guess. What else? Visa, AT&T, Neon. Some sponsors, I'm assuming, has left. That's to be expected. It happens every year, so that's nothing too unusual. Overall, I'm not the biggest hater, to be honest. I did like the matte black, I won't lie to you, because for me, watching Formula 1, the matte black and Red Bull livery is kind of what I'm used to. They've had that since, I don't know, 2015, I want to say. Okay, never mind. I just did a quick Google search and I was wrong. In fact, the kind of matte black style of livery they introduced back in 2016, not 2015. Regardless of whether or not I like it or dislike it, I do think it's kind of like a nice gesture. It pays nice homage back to the era of Sebastian Vettel when he was still at Red Bull, when he won his 4 world champions before he ultimately left the Ferrari. Also, Cadillac has also already unveiled their Shakedown livery, which is for Barcelona for pre-season. Now, this is a one-off livery design, and I cannot lie to you, it's kind of boring. In honesty, I'm not all that impressed. It's whatever. It looks... There's like lines over it, which I don't really know why. I mean, it's nice that they've put the names of the founding members of the team on it. Like, it's cool. That's a nice touch, but other than that, the design itself is bland, and frankly, it's just not... It's not, you know, it's not a nice sight, to say the least. But what will be nice is seeing Sergio Perez and Valtteri Bottas back on the track. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. This video was completely unplanned. Me opening up my Instagram and seeing that Red Bull and VCarb released their brand new liveries caught me off guard. I completely forgot that that was even happening. So this video is very much so on the spot. I was not planning to upload this video today. I was planning on a different video that you'll see, I think, either later today or tomorrow. I will see which one I choose. It doesn't really matter. But I'm gonna end this video here. As always, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to like it, subscribe, do all of that stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next video tomorrow.